Ladies and gentlemen, we are live. It is the Fortnite Fall Skirmish Grand Finals, live from TwitchCon. And look at that beautiful crowd. It is a packed house today. Let's catch up to speed, though, on how the format works exactly, how these players can earn points. Ben, break it down for me.
Just like in previous Fall Skirmish, here are the Grand Finals, 7+ eliminations, and that's the team 3 points. If you get 5 to 6, it's 2 points, and 3 to 4 is 1, but if it's less than that, you're out of luck. On top of that, the big bonus, after you get a seven eliminations, every elim after that is 1 more point. The big bonus can get absolutely crazy.
And that's real tough. If you don't watch a lot of competitive Fortnite games,
7 is
like, okay,
lot.
Maybe you get that a lot when you're playing in normal public matches. 7 in this, I think we only saw maybe 2 games where that happened in the entire heats. Yeah. Pretty crazy stuff, but also played a Battle Royale game. Victories and high placements matter as well. 3 points for Victory Royale, and you saw the rest on there, but this is why we're here, folks. Millions of dollars on the line this weekend. $400,000 to that top duo spot, and we'll find out who that is later today.
On top of that, they get club points. You see the 640, 440, and so on all the way down, which adds on to the prizing at the end of the Fall Skirmish here, and all 5 clubs have been putting on an excellent show.
We're about to get into game number 1. Ben, who's your favorites? Who are you looking out for?
I mean, we saw in Heat 1, Tfue and CLOAK put on an absolute, just a show and then some. One of the only teams, actually, even mentioning the name, it sounds like the crowd's kind of picking up here.
Yep.
20 eliminations during their heat.
Oh,
but
gosh.
The list is
this is disgusting when you look at this. We said at the Summer Skirmish there's never been a more stacked lobby. I take back everything I've said. We have never seen a more stacked lobby in Fortnite history. You are about to watch the most skilled players in the world battle it out for 6 straight games for just shy of $2 million in prizes. Skins have been randomized during these matches. Every game, everyone's going to be using different skins. There's Tfue. Ladies and gentlemen,
here we go.
It is time. Game number 1 of the Fall Skirmish Grand Finals, live from TwitchCon. It's standing room only. 100 of the best Fortnite players in the world, and the battle bus has launched. Good luck to all. Make some noise. There's CLOAK and Tfue right in the heart of the zone, healthy as ever, looking to strike early in game number 1.
Like you said, this is almost at the point where the circle is going to start claiming quite a few players' time here at the crowd every time Tfue and CLOAK show up. A lot of love for FaZe.
Again, to stress, players for player integrity, skins have been randomized during all these matches.
CLOAK and Tfue. Shots coming from multiple directions while they're editing holes, windows, and walls to try and take shots of their own. Looking for parties rotating away. 87 medium ammo. A handful of shotgun shots. Tfue gets sniped 39 meters from Nate Hill. The riff from CLOAK just trying to make it away. And
he's just got to accept it's gone. That's how Tfue goes out. Nate Hill, fellow FaZe member with lightning quick reactions, hits the shot, and now CLOAK's left by himself. But he had 2 rift to go. You've got Saint now playing the high ground. He's got the reload. CLOAK's still in this too.
4 players left.
Oh, he's got this. He's got to have this. He's just playing the healer zone.
Kits.
You saw the smile as well. I think he knows he's got it. I think he knows he's got it. There's no way. CLOAK's done all he can. CLOAK's done all he can. That's it though.
Make some noise.
Paint with the heels.
Well played.
And just like that, they get it done. But you know what? CLOAK's hyped by himself. The man goes all the way to top 2 with, I believe, he had like 5 limbs on his own. Well, that was his game number 1 in the books. Tfue. You know, he's probably not happy with how he went on out in game 1, but you know, his teammate CLOAK made up for it as the hype at the end. Just when you think they might be down and out, no. The man goes and gets 6 limbs by himself. Puts him in that 2nd place spot. You know, we saw back during day 1, Heat 1, Tfue and CLOAK finish at the top. Now in the Grand Finals after game 1, it's Tfue and CLOAK at the top of the scoreboard. We caught up with them to hear their thoughts of the weekend so far. Let's take a look.
I've known him for so long.
Yeah.
Like 3 years, I think. Probably more.
2 or 3, 4 maybe.
Yeah.
4.
FaZe reached out to me and was like, hey, we're really interested. We want you to build a team. and Tfue was shining at that point, and I hit him up, and we tried a couple duo tournaments together, and we ended up winning like a bunch.
Yeah.
So we're just like, let's just keep the ball rolling and let's go. It's probably just getting to end game and not taking unnecessary damage.
Yeah, the biggest challenge I think would probably be safe zones. We haven't figured those ones out yet. I don't know, they just pop up wherever they want, and sometimes they don't go near us, so I don't know. We end up having to rotate across the whole map. There was one moment where like we were in a really bad position. Yeah. We probably would have died if it wasn't for a porta fort.
So do you want to bring us back?
We had to play a little bit aggro, and with the current safe zone, it didn't really work, but we still secured second. I died off a little bit early, but he clutched up and took us second.
Yeah.
Jack, name a more iconic duo than Tfue and CLOAK. I don't think you can. This time around, we have a northwest, get kind of mid-east, headed towards Lonely Lodge, bus path, players jumping on out. This is quite a stretch for some typical drops. You might see a later drop from the gentleman from FaZe, Tfue and CLOAK. We'll have to see here where they end up landing.
Tfue trying to inch forward. The Storm still pushing. Now at 17 health, he's got to go. Yeah, they're going to fall all the way down.
CLOAK still sitting pretty with quite a bit of HP, a little bit of shield, just lost some right there.
Got a med kit right now.
Med kit is going to drop the slurp. CLOAK can pick it up. The play here, looking to secure CLOAK, is basically a tank in this situation, trying to top him off as much as he can, while Tfue uses the med kit.
Top 13. Tfue and CLOAK still alive. Remember, coming into this, they were already first in points after game one. There's one for CLOAK. 11 players now left. How about another as more begin to drop on down? He's going to grapple up to the high ground, trying to chase these limbs. There's more players still above him. Great job with those roofs. 11 players left. Who will begin to earn placement points in this game? He's going to rain down grenades as he still has two more in his inventory. Not a lot of mats left. Tfue eliminates Pain. You've got Snood on the high ground as well. He's got no walls. Tfue and CLOAK with another. 6 players left. He still has 3 big shields. He can't use one yet. CLOAK with another knock. Tfue's gonna drop to the Storm. It's all on CLOAK yet again. Can he clutch up? He got second in game 1 by himself. 27 seconds remaining. You see everyone else is so weak. You've got to think this is CLOAK's game to take. He's got the medal as well. One player floating down on him. He tries to react in time. The tag. He's got him weak. A lot of fall damage. No builds. Oh no, Marksman clutches it out. No, second place. Dementos wins it with 12 HP. I thought Marksman had it. I thought he did. CLOAK is the MVP so far today, man, with the plays he's making. Pretty nuts stuff no matter what. Tfue and CLOAK, another very good placing, though. You've got to think they probably continue to hold on to that lead after game number 2. We are just a third of the way through the action, folks, for the FORTNITE Fall Skirmish Grand Finals live from TwitchCon. Tfue dropped to the Storm there after he got cracked by a shotgun, which dropped him down to, I believe, just 5 HP.
Came from Ghost, Bizzle, and DMO.
CLOAK
and
Tfue.
2 elims.
They love this zone. They have not moved from where they started at the beginning of this game.
This might be the lowest movement of any team thus far. I mean, they landed that set of houses down there and have moved northeast only slightly.
Yep. They have 6 limbs combined right now?
Yep. Any sort of placement point, they're not close enough right now, which means if they get the elimination, Perfect Tilt gets a knock on Provoked in the feed there, gets the elim. That's number 7, which gives them 3 points from this game. But Tfue and CLOAK are there too. They're going to have to look out.
He just wants whatever loot there is here. A great upgrade for both weapons right there. The heavy shotgun in hand, the epic assault rifle in hand. You've got a rocket launcher you can pick up if you'd want to as well. 2 slurps right now for CLOAK. I mean, you'd expect him to drop one. No, Tfue's already got one ticking, and they have a rift to go. How?
Absolutely.
How do these guys always have all this?
No idea. I want to point out super quick, Perfect Tilt and Diggy are sitting on 7 eliminations, which means if you see in the feed even a knockdown from Perfect Tilt, every single elimination, if it gets finished, that means another point.
They're going to save the rift to go as well.
They're using another team's rift to go. The number of players in the air right now.
Oh my gosh.
Smack dab in the middle of the group here. This Storm smearing players off at the bottom. I expect the Storm to claim a number of players in just a moment here. And there it is. Look at the feed. Bumpa, DK, Vape Jesus, Left Eye, Windwalker, Wilds, J-Truth, everybody going down here to the Storm. One of the roughest zones we've seen so far in the Fall Skirmish.
Tfue and CLOAK still alive. Tfue still has a slurp to use. Hasn't had a chance to use it yet. And now he's down to the low ground. This could be the end of the game for Tfue. CLOAK's still a lot more healthy. There you go, slurp now being popped. We'll slowly begin to tick that health back up.
At this point, every bit of healing could change the game for that duo.
The consistency of Tfue and CLOAK,
it's impressive.
It's now 3 straight games in the top 10.
Still with an excellent kit, a ton of ammunition for everything. 10 rockets, 110 shotgun shells they'll never use, and there's one coming out, tries to get that, but it looks like Goshan actually picks that.
Goshan's down 5 limbs himself, and look at 3 players in the high ground.
Flame, the FPS, all up top. CLOAK, the shotgun on Goshan there. Picks up his 3rd elim. That's 6 total, like you said.
So
2 more. 1 more puts him at 7.
It's those 2 on the low ground, and the rest are all going to float down from above. They've got to move with this zone. And now they've got to, trade back with rockets of their own.
The zone's starting to close here, Jack. It's going to come down to potentially heal off 2 teams above, 6 players remaining. CLOAK and Tfue. Tfue with no shield, 75 HP. CLOAK, 100. He's in an excellent spot. Everything's reloaded. They're building up. They're basically establishing every single square on the bottom.
They've got a campfire and a med kit. They're trying to play around a potential low ground.
Funk Bomb gets a med kit off there.
Funk Bomb's
pushing in.
Funk Bomb's is trying to heal. Flame's got
everything. Tfue gets the knock.
But Flame's got everything you could ever need too. CLOAK's trying to shoot down this top side so they can't heal. Can they do it? There's just 3 players left. They're dropping him on down. Will they be able to out-survive this zone? They're floating. Tfue's now knocked. He can't use his heals. CLOAK ticking on down. Just 20 health remaining. Gets 1. Who wound up winning it? CLOAK's down on the low ground as well, I believe. They got it. They did.
1. Are you kidding me? The last-second push out into the storm may have changed that game from a 3rd or 2nd to a 1st place for Victor Royale. $50,000 for the gentleman from FaZe, Jack.
CLOAK can do no wrong today. CLOAK can do no wrong.
We got to look
Here
at this
it is
again.
from his perspective. Yeah, we cut away at an awkward time, but this hip fire right there, and Funk Bomb drops to the storm alongside Flame.
Even just one of those AR shots from CLOAK may have changed that. Ladies and gentlemen,
you made some noise, but that was not only a victory royale. They had 7 eliminations, a 6-point game. Tfue and CLOAK, it's like they heard the interview.
They did. They absolutely did.
It's like they heard it, and they said, no. Not giving you 3 in a row. It won't be easy. That means in the first 3 games, Tfue and CLOAK, they got 2nd, they got 3rd, and now they've gotten 1st. Brilliant stuff from this duo. There's been threads about it on Reddit. There's been talk on all sorts of social media. Are these 2 the most consistent duo in all of Fortnite? And guess what? I think right now they're continuing to build that case even more.
They put on a show in Heat 1, Jack. You and I had the opportunity to cast that, but this is absolute insanity.
100%.
The progression of gameplay from these 2, kind of sinking in, getting comfortable with the situation, and now just asserting dominance. Last-second pushes into the storm, which we have not seen like that before. It's wild.
Even down to the way that they were using the rockets, because how many times have we seen now this weekend where you play that high ground and you just, place down the campfires and heal on up to out-heal the storm. CLOAK realizes that, turns and rockets down Flame, who was just going to sit and heal there all day. That's the reason why they were able to win it.
Unsurprisingly, Tfue and CLOAK, look at these handsome gentlemen on your screen, 17 elims. Look at the damage dealt to players, 2,378. Only 2,000 damage received, tons of wood acquired. But did you see the gap there? The material used was 5,000 different.
My gosh.
They picked up 5,000 materials from either chests off the ground or, unsurprisingly, their opponents after they're eliminated.
Wild.
The utilization there is incredible too. 12,000 materials used is insane, but it shows why they do it. You've watched through these games, replacing the walls and structures they're in. The efficient path, by the way, through these buildings, knowing exactly where to go to pick up every chest they can.
Well, the loot,
all the furniture too.
The loot is just so dense here. There's so many chest spawns, and they're so, look at this. There's probably, what, 10, 12 chest spawns just in that little area right there, that when you claim it, when you're by yourself,
Jack, it's uncontested.
It's uncontested. You know they're going to be maxed out on everything. They've already both got max shields. You've got a legendary double barrel already in the hands of CLOAK. They're going to farm all these materials. Go Saft.
Looking at that
early, this first player dropped.
Does it surprise you in the least that these 2 come out of here so kitted?
No.
Constantly, look at this. 3-0-0 on the materials, but multiple shields, an epic heavy shotgun, kitted to the teeth.
Tfue and CLOAK. The man's got a legendary silenced assault rifle a legendary double barrel, a bolt action, 10 minis, 3 med kits, and Tfue just drops to the big shield as well.
Well, you see the mark there?
Yep.
They know that the top of that hill is going to be basically the focal point for a lot of this. Whoever gets that spot is in the dominant position. I'm assuming that the reposition of the marker is basically because someone has to already be up there. Yep. So rotating maybe north, northwest ever so gently. That's going to be a better call if the circle moves. They don't have to move right now, though, and they're not gonna.
And by the way, what you just watched right there was CLOAK build the next level layer of his 1x1 while being under that pyramid. A great little tactic you can use. The quick edits and peeks on these walls, looking to third party into these fights.
CLOAK out of this, and Tfue 12 HP. The Storm might claim this one.
He knows he's done.
And there it is, the tick out there. 8 damage every second is tough. CLOAK still in this thing. Looks like Tfue may have been eliminated earlier.
But CLOAK's got 4 limbs.
And as
I think that's the 5th.
That's 5th.
CLOAK now at 5 limbs.
CLOAK has been putting out a show already.
I'm telling you, he's the MVP. He is the MVP so far today, absolutely. Oh, and an awkward fight. Didn't land the trap. He's getting ripped up from everywhere, though. He's the target of multiple players at the moment. He's just going to reset with the glider.
Scoots out in the storm just barely, landing right next to this tree, kind of hiding himself in the structure. It is indeed.
Because he just got eliminated.
He just got eliminated. CLOAK still alive. The shot, he shot up close. Are you kidding me?
CLOAK and Tfue with 3. They'll build more on that lead that they had. And I don't see Nate Hill and Funk Bomb on there, the team in second. So you got to think their lead right back up there yet again, strong as ever with only 1 game left.
We saw Tfue and CLOAK just dominate the first 3 games, and even that last one, bringing home 3 points with 6 eliminations, which means they got a top 5 placement as well. Oh yeah, let's make some noise for all these teams. CLOAK and Tfue in retail must have rotated. At this point, I'm assuming they land down in the southeast corner, loot up like crazy, and then make moves towards, oh my gosh. They go for a rift to get here. 25 eliminations. Look at the material, almost 20,000 materials used, Jack. I think that's more material than I've ever used in FORTNITE.
Oh yeah,
these are cumulative stats over the course of, I believe, the entire fall. Sorry, just the grand finals.
Yeah, I think that makes sense. But either way, Tfue and CLOAK down low. They've got players on it. That's the new one. That's the new skin that has come on in. The patch patroller.
Yeah, those stats were just from the grand finals.
Available now in the shop, or will be available tonight. Again, the skins today are completely random, so just so happened that Tfue in this final game wound up getting it.
Very small box. That sting grenade is gonna cost him just a little bit to drop down the shotgun, and the second shot from that double barrel missed, but it doesn't matter to CLOAK. He gets the elim.
And he got knocked by a trap, so that player, because they got knocked, they'll be able to get. They should be able to get this res off, and they've got some utility to get out of here as well.
Nobody's going to make a push on that just yet. You saw Bog relocating. Dean was still knocking down a tree, trying to build up his own small 1x1 box. Anything to stay alive. Tfue and CLOAK not missing a ton of HP at this point. Yeah, based on the position on the minimap, that had to be them that just got stink bombed.
He wants these materials so bad, and the items down there. There's a look at your scoreboard so far. Nate Hill and Funk Bomb at 3, so they'll get a point as well. Tfue and CLOAK at 2 in total.
See in the bottom right, Tfue just took a little bit of damage. Another stink grenade coming out. Those stink bombs are so powerful in these competitive matches because so many players are in 1 or 2 or 3 box bases, and that's it. CLOAK still in the feed.
It's a 6-point game for them.
CLOAK still around, has 3 to his name right now. Circle is almost closing. CLOAK and Tfue are out.
CLOAK, you can tell, nervous about, whoa.
Top 3.
They are alerted of top 3, so we'll have to wait and see exactly who stacks up. Oh, so we're going to live reveal.
That's Vinny and Zexro right there.
So Nate Hill and them get top 3. So
CLOAK and Tfue,
Nate Hill and Funk Bomb,
and Vinny and Zexro are your top 3 teams.
So we will actually have them come to the front to live reveal who winds up placing in each spot.
Jack, we talked about them repeatedly, but Tfue and CLOAK make some noise. We'll have to see the top 3 teams there. All 3.
Unfortunately, crowd cheers don't select the winner.
They absolutely.
Tfue, how you feeling?
I don't even know what to say. Like, to be in this position after winning 2 solos, fall skirmishes, like back to back, like this is a dream come true. Like I'm lost of words.
Well, top 3. CLOAK. What you got for me?
Dude, I don't
I don't have words. Just shout out to all the fans. Let's go!
All right, TwitchCon. It's time to claim some winners. You guys ready? All right. I have to be super secretive about this. I've got the results right here. You guys ready? Coming in as your number 3 duo, it is Vinny and Zexro. That's not loud enough. These are your top 3. Vinny, Zexro, congrats. We'll have you head on over here, back from where you came. Congrats. Gentlemen, if you want to scooch on over, one of these 2 duos is coming in the first place spot. What do you guys think? Who is it? Your number 1 duo, coming out of the fall skirmish, 6 weeks of work pays off on this stage right now in front of all of you, at home. Your number 1 duo. It's Tfue and CLOAK! This isn't loud enough! Funk Bomb, Nate Hill, that means you guys have come in second place, but still, you are still number 2. How are you guys feeling after that?
We're feeling amazing, man. Like we had a lot of shit go on like during the fall skirmish, so to come back and show that we're still top of the top, like I feel great. Yeah.
I feel amazing right now. I came back for a return, the redemption, and we pulled out.
Gentlemen, congrats on coming in number 2. If you want to make your way back where you came, that leaves just 2. Guys, you worked 6 weeks, and you come here, and in front of all your fans, you are the number 1 duo. How are you guys feeling right now?
Dude, I don't have words. Shout out to all the fans. Shout out to my partner, Tfue. Good stuff, Turner. I'm proud of you.
Good stuff, Turner.
All right, Tfue, what about you?
CLOAK with the hot carry, dude. Yeah, the hot carry.
You guys proved to the world that you are number 1. Did you think you'd be number 1 coming into this? Were you guys that confident? What was going through your mind?
I mean, the first 3 games we were up by a lot, so we were pretty confident the whole way through. I mean, I didn't expect this. I knew we were going to do well, but this is crazy.
CLOAK?
I knew we were gonna do well, but something clicked today that our synergy was way better than it normally was, and it was scary. But yeah.
Congratulations to both of you. Now, would you like to say anything to your fans, everyone joining us here, everyone joining us at home?
I love you, Mom.
Shout out to all the fans. Thank you guys for supporting me and Turner. I appreciate it. Shout out to all the guys from FaZe here. Much love, boys.
TwitchCon, one last time. Let's hear it for your number 1